Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Exploring Tarot and my name is Sandi. And in this video we are going to do a first impressions walkthrough of the wisdom of the Cailleach or Cailleach. I have no idea how to pronounce it properly, so I'm so sorry if I pronounce that wrong. So I first saw information about this deck in a Facebook group, I believe, and I'm not quite sure who it was who had posted about it, but I'm so happy that I saw it, and I'm so happy that I took a chance to email Jane Brideson, who is the creator of this deck, because I was told that it was out of print. But I took a chance, I emailed her and it was available. So I ordered it straight away and it arrived a few days ago. I just haven't had a chance to film any videos in the last few days. So let's have a quick flip through the guidebook first. It's just this little stapled little booklet, and it says here wisdom of the Cailleach, an oracle and journey with the old woman of Ireland. So I'm woefully unknowledgeable about this particular archetype, if that's what you can call it, but I thought that we could learn about it together right here and now. So, across Ireland there are tales of an old woman who shaped the landscape. She was once known by the title Sentain Berry, or Old Woman of Beara, ancient long-standing. She was perhaps an ancestor of the people who lived on that peninsula. Over time, with the emergence of Christianity, she became an Cailleach Beara, or the Nun of Beara, the Veiled One. However, as the centuries passed, her name became its former meaning, and today An Cailleach has become the old woman again. It was she who created the hills, cairns, stones and lakes which bear her name. It was the Cailleach who was responsible for the fertility of the land, the well-being of livestock and the success of the harvest. She was the sovereignty, shapeshifter and wise woman, goddess of deer and cattle, guardian of wild places. In local tradition, the Cailleach was known by many personal names: Garavog, Evelyn, Miluachra, Bui, Vera, Sibleel, but it is her title, An Cailleach Beara, that has spread across the island and beyond. Her mythology, the ancient sites and folklore associated with her have inspired the wisdom of the Cailleach cards. These cards may be used as an oracle, as a path of self-exploration, or as a tool for connecting to the old woman. Each has several shades of meaning listed besides each card, but I hope that you will develop your own understanding and interpretations of the images. May the old woman guide you. Jane Brideson. So I really love that introduction. And then there's an even longer little story telling here about the beginning. about why Jane Brideson, I believe why she made this. And then we get into the meaning of the cards. And that's till the end, and then we have a little piece of text here at the ending as well. And some working with the wisdom of the Cailleach cards. All right, so that's the guidebook. Let's go and have a look at the cards. The cards themselves came shrink wrapped and placed into this plain black pouch, but it's a sturdy pouch, quite good quality as well. And here are the backs of the cards. So I have not looked through these properly at all. The only thing that I can have to say about the packaging is that because they're shrink wrapped, if you can tell there, the plastic has created some weird patterns on top of the cards, the top and the bottom card mainly. And I haven't been able to get them to go away, so we'll see what happens once I start using the cards. Let's zoom you in. The cards are quite large. You can see next to my hand there, they're way too large for me to shuffle comfortably. But I will forgive them this because they are so beautiful. All right. So we've got Long Road. I will go through and say the keywords that are noted here in the guidebook for each card as well. So, long road, travel, a new path, exploration. Crossroads, choice, parting, a fresh start. Blackthorn, obstacles, hard work, caution. There, if you look at both of these, you can see hagstones hanging in the trees. There's a hagstone there as well. These cards are so gorgeous. Oh, they feel really magical. All right, the next one, number 4, is Fire Pit. Passion, sacrifice, creativity. And there's a bonfire, and you can see the stars, or maybe it's the little sparks flying from the fire, dotted over the sky here. Moon. Oh, look at that lady. I love that. Intuition, dreams, and illusion is the keywords. Look at her face. Oh, that's such a beautiful card. Lone Thorn. Strength, versatility, survival. Let's have a little closer look at this tree. I feel like there might be something hiding. Oh, you see it now. It's a lady, or the tree has the shape of a lady. I did not see that at first. There's also something. There's a necklace around her neck. Could also be a hagstone. Beautiful. And the next card, number 7, is First Snow. And the keywords are a pause, challenge, plans. These cards, honestly, the artwork is just so beautiful. I love this crone energy in these cards. So beautiful. Next, number 8 is struggle, with the keywords hard work, perseverance, and commitment. You get real kind of hermit vibes in this, with the cane and the cape and the silhouette. Number 9, balance, success, confidence, achievement. This one also gives me hermit vibes. Probably because of the mountain. Oh, every card in this is so beautiful. Rest is number 10. Recuperation, patience, retirement. So beautiful. I'm going to say that about every card, I'm sorry. The next card is possibilities. Oh, look at this sky and the light on her face. It's so gorgeous. And the keywords are trust, hope, and potential. Beloved, number 12, with the keywords love, intimacy, acceptance. Oh, this is so pretty. First shoots, birth, beginnings, growth. Like the earth is taking care of that seed and making it grow. Oh, lowering sky. Number 14. So we've got storm, upheaval, threat. Look at that sky. And that raven over there. Alright, next up is sun, with joy, energy, and prosperity as alternative keywords. And the sun here is in her chest, leads down to this spiral over here. The emotion on these faces are just so good. growth, fertility, vigor with this leaping hair. So pretty. Oh, I love this card. Well, healing, nurturing, self-care. Ooh, do you see the shadow of a person standing like beyond the card in the reflection of the well? It almost looks like an eye as well. Oh, first fruits. Oh, I love this card. Fruition, harvest, fulfillment. Tribe. Community, celebration, support. This is so gorgeous. You can tell here she's only used a couple of colours in this card. She manages to just bring out the light from the fire. Oh, love it. Right, setting sun, ending, parting, release. So simple but so powerful. Look at that leaping hair over the mountain that's taking shape in the clouds. That is so cool. Oh. Right, 21, mound, solitude, withdrawal, inner focus. So moody and emotional, this deck. I can't get enough of it. Ancestors, origins, forgiveness, the past. Again, look at the light in this. So beautiful. Right, change. Another beautiful hair. Transformation, rebirth, restoration. Home. Security, sanctuary, peace. She's so good at these, at creating light in these pictures. Look at that moon and the clouds on that sky. Alright, so now we'll getting into another part of this, or another source, I suppose, of the cards, called the Circle of Old Women. And I will read a little bit here about it. The Cailleach is of Irish myth, folklore and literature, embodies certain characteristics and performs various activities which are represented by the Circle of Old Women. This was my theory behind the images, but whilst painting their portraits, I experienced again the recognition and understanding that I'd felt within the mound of Sliab na Cailleach. The old women came alive, offering symbols and gifts, quietly whispering of their qualities and their significance to our lives. I have attempted to record fragments of their words, the fleeting images which appeared, and make sense of the essence of each Cailleach as she revealed herself. When you journey to meet the old women, your experience will be different to mine, but just as meaningful. They may appear bearing a message for you, representing an aspect of yourself, or even describing another person in your life. So each one of these old women have a little verse or a poem attached to them. And I thought that I would read each verse for you as we go through the cards. So, shapes the land. I am the force of nature, raw, raging, unrestrained. I am clarity, daring, and grace, bleak truth that sweeps away pretense, dissolving convention. I leave you naked in your skin. I am first snowfall of the waning year, white strands amongst the grey, stark slumbering nature, your surrender to winter and wisdom's embrace. Oh, these women are so beautiful. Look at that face, these hands. Old woman. I am gnarled hands that knit the past into the present, preserving myths, keeping ancestors alive. I am your heritage, your hard lessons, the kindnesses, old conflicts, the good blood and the bad. My crooked fingers unravel knots, free tethered thoughts, release and the ties that bind. I am the parting and the letting go, which heals your broken thread. I'm getting goosebumps. This is so good. Sovereignty. I am courage, power, and inner strength, flowering staff of freedom, your unbowed head, your rock, your shield, your struggle. I am the sweet soil of independence, tilled by many hands, the land which nourishes your roots. I am your tears shed for the brave, your rainbow dreams, your sovereign state, and your arms which reach to the stars. The eyes of this woman, look at those eyes. She looks so filled with wisdom. Dear Mother, I am mighty stag, doe in fawn, fierce guardian of the herd. I am your pathway to wild places, your solace, grief, and savage spirit. My worn hands and soothing song shall lead you over sacred hills, through thickets of uncoiling ferns, by twisted track to find heart's ease, deep in the valley of my embrace. I adore these cards so much. Oh, look at her face. Oh, wise woman. I am softening skin creased by a million smiles, furrowed brow planted with seeds of hope, slow uncurling of inner vision. I am the arrow that flies to the heart, spiral path that snakes across the land, the white horn by a sacred well. I whisper charms as breathing slows in rest, then tiptoe to your side, our arms entwined, our bodies light, we dance into the many-colored land. Harvest Hag. I am rowan berries on a thread, fleet-footed hair beneath the moon, the keen-eyed reaping blade. I am the seed, the sickle, the sheaf, ebb and flow of land and sun, life's waxing and decrease. I am your call to roam across the land, to fill your arms with grain and fruit, to reap your golden harvest, laughter, love, and tears. Oh, I love how her braid turns into some wheat. Alright, and the last one is the veiled one. I am ancient mountains, velvet valleys, black blanket of fertile sod. My wrinkled hands smoothed sediments, heaped cairns, hollowed out the hills. Once my kiss made kings. Later, aged-faced reviled, body deemed intolerable. I was hidden beneath the veil, a mystery to unfold in time. Now I stand before you, ancient, ageless. Your truth, your fear, your shadow, your final liberation as you lift the veil. These verses are so beautiful. Look at these hands and the cards that she's holding are the same backs that we have on the cards. That's very meta. I love it. Oh, these cards. I love everything here. These cards are... I'm so happy that I got these. The only thing that I will say is I really wish that the guidebook would be a little bit more, just more. I want to know more about each and every one of these old women. I want to have more. I would have felt like this could have been a really good entry writing, and then just more information of each one of them. And I also feel that each of one of these other cards could have a bit more of an interpretation. But that's just me. I mean, I love my guidebooks to be thick and full of information so that I can learn a lot. But I suppose the true wisdom of these cards will be something that I find within myself through reflection and intuition. But yeah, the wisdom of the Cailleach, An Oracle and Journey with the Old Women of Ireland by Jane Brideson. Honestly, one of the most beautiful and special decks I have in my library to date. Really recommend. You can ask if there's any more in stock by contacting Jane at this email address, wisdomofthecailleach@gmail.com. So yeah, that was that, as you say. I went through and read most of these, well, basically all of the cards. So I'm not going to draw one for this video now, but I hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough and first impressions of this deck. And thank you so much for being here and for watching. Please take care of yourselves, be well, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!